Oh, hi there. It's Saturday morning, and I am ready to play some Shogi. I'm just thinking of playing some Shogi Club 24. Felt like playing, trying to put some lessons from the past week into play, and hope for the best. Expect the best, hope for the best, and we'll see how we do. Wearing one of the Shogi Dad merch hoodies, which I don't usually wear on the street. The Nekobisha coming up. It's comfortable. Mine's a little baggy. I got it a little large. I like some baggier stuff, but got that on. Always available at shop.shogidad.com. And I'm gonna play. So let's get into it. Saturday streams are usually they seem to be pretty light in terms of viewers and whatnot. I don't know if people are just out and about or just not looking for shogi on Saturdays, but I'm gonna play. I don't know how long the stream will go, but probably at least a couple 3 games. What's the 5:17? So it's early. It's early in the morning. Well, it's early-ish. It's 9 o'clock here, and I see that the player population is already at 517. Ah, hello. Let me try to get this name. That is Shogi. Oh, this Shogi Avocado. Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Um, what time is it in Tokyo right now? It is 1 a.m. Oh, okay. So it's 1 a.m. and there's still a lot of people on Shogi Club 24 on Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday morning. Boy, got my Ito N green tea here. Ken Relaxation. I think we've played Ken Relaxation before. I'll challenge. Shogi Club 24 would definitely be nice to have some matchmaking, but there's just not enough people, I suppose. All right. All right, so he's not accepting. Cancel this. Oagley never accepts my challenge. Hey, Ghost One. Good morning. Hey, Emperor Rex. Good day to you. Boy. I already had a coffee this morning, and I reused the mug now with tea. I washed it, but I can still sense a bit of the coffee taste. Oh, you have to practice for tomorrow's match. I'm unfortunate. I think I am not going to be able to see that match live, so I'm going to have to look at the Kifu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Kosher. Hello. You're gonna have lunch now, and OTB rain right ever. Thank you. Awesome. Good luck at it. Good luck. Oh man, yeah. So today I'll be playing probably OTB later this afternoon for the Silicon Valley Shogi Club. Probably will be going. We'll see. It's always subject to change. This is Tomati. Let's get this pawn up. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's do this first. Does he have speed? So this feels like a Shogi Wars game. um, am I dead? I don't think so. Am I? Am I dead? Am I dead? All someone has to do against me is push that pawn mindlessly, and I'm gonna lose. If I push, let me unselect the piece. If I push, he takes. I take. He drops the pawn. I take. He takes. I take. He takes. I'm in pretty bad shape. I think I might be in pretty bad shape already, but it'll be interesting to see. Ah, ah ha ha. I think he should have just taken. All right. I'm thinking of taking. Thinking of taking and then pushing this pawn. Can I do this? Can I defend back here? Can I? I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else. I don't think silver does it. I can't block. I can't block because I moved my silver up. Whoa. Um. Oops. We get my gold up. Should I get the silver up? No, I can't get the silver. I can't pawn because it hits the rook. All right, let's threaten this. This is what the this is a similar position that Urashino Sensei got a free gold against our friend I Dream of Shogi. Hey, Chess Fan NC, nice to see you too. Hey, stupid guy, good morning. Ah. So he can't Tataki me with this pawn. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for that comment again on the YouTube VOD. Good. Good. I see it's it's very early in the morning. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. All right, let's leave a foothold there. Let's just leave it there. And if he pushes the pawn. I've got to get my silver out. Knight jump. I I come up, he takes, I take, he takes, I drop the knight. I can't pull back the silver because the rook is hitting the gold. Yeah. He gets the knight jump. I take the bishop. He takes. Bishop drop. He goes over. And I'm stuck. Tataki. Tataki. He takes. Bishop drop. He goes back. I take the lance. We got a spicy game already. So as soon as he pushed that seventh file pawn, I wonder if I should have brought my bishop back. Or brought my silver up to make the little mini Yagura. Okay. Okay. Can I drop can I drop the bishop again? Because then he just takes, I take. Um I think just take the knight. Yeah. I take the rook. He takes. I take the gold. Is that too much? So I take the rook. He takes. I take the gold. He takes. That means I have a rook and a gold in hand. I take with the rook. He has a knight, a bishop. He has a knight, two bishops, and a rook, a gold in hand. Well, I'm already down. No, I'm not. Well, he can't drop because my rook is defending here. He can badger here. But then he loses the ability to drop over there. Wow. All right. My opponent hasn't needed to spend much time thinking. I've used so much of my clock. You know, I've still got threats. I've got this thing over here. If he, yeah.
これより一手60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Does he drop a pawn? Come back here. He drops the bishop. I don't think so. As I take.
30秒。
Do I come up? No. All right, let's drop it back. Drop a pawn. Okay. If
30
I come
秒。
up, he drops another bishop.
40秒。50秒。1、2、 3、4、5、6。
Hmm. All right. So I take, he drops a rook back here. I drop a rook again. And then I have to pull back my gold. And then as soon as I get my silver out of here, he gets a nice drop point. He's also got a potential bishop drop. Oh, then I would drop a bishop myself. If he drops the rook, can I run? I go back. It protects against rook drops. I don't see a threat immediately after. Oh, that's nice. Can I make a threat back? Can I make a threat back? Can I make a threat right back?
30秒。40秒。
So I can't go here because he can just block it with the. This is. I think this
50
is.
秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
I
9。
don't see a way to double defend. I don't see a way to double defend. I think he still just comes in here. Yeah. I think I'm satisfied with that trade. I think I'm satisfied with that trade. Is that mate? If I take, he drops a silver. I come up. He drops a rook.
30秒。
I lose this gold.
40秒。
Can I make any?
50秒。1、2、
Rook. No, no, gold.
5、
Ah!
7、8。
Okay.
30
Can
秒。
I, if I take this? No, 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 no.
40秒。
Wow, he's moving left and right. He's moving left and right. That's a real nice attack. That is a real nice attack.
30秒。
Can I do anything else?
40秒。
He's gonna just pop up.
50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I don't see it. Hey, Tulip. Nice to see you. About to lose a game here. This opponent has been awfully good. Awfully good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really think there's any I'm just not seeing any way to defend this all.
30秒。
Not really seeing a way to make a threat either. I gave up my knight back here. Oh, I did misread a diagonal. I thought maybe I could do that, but no, it still wouldn't have really opened anything up. And the king could have just run. Hmm. Oh, he moved. He moved. um.
30秒。
Take.
40秒。
Yeah. He's got the gold drop. Good game. Good game. What can I say? Good game. Let's see. Let's look up that player. Tomat he. I'm curious. A peak of 947. Okay, so we got a bit of a sandbagger going on. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, it was a good game. Let's bring it in. Yeah, maybe I should, once I hit 10Q, maybe I should not accept anyone below 10Q. If I care, like if I care about playing people at my level, maybe. But then again, it's still good to play stronger players regardless. Where are we? This is not it. This is the Lee Shogi import bug. So what was the move? What was the key mistake here? This is move 48. So 49. So I was okay here. No, I wasn't. I don't know what this graph is showing. Oh, 20. Oh, it wasn't moved. Oh, it's 28. 28, not 48. Oh, so it was fast enough. How? How is this fast enough? It was fast enough. What? And this is so the oh, the layout. Thank you. So sorry. So sorry. What? This is the engine is saying that this is plus 5.3 for Sente, me. How is this not just losing? There's no. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I have no speech. My king is walled off. He's got a token right here. The rook can come in. The knight can come in. I don't have a gold. This is speed. There is knight and rook are slow moves. But so I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. I'll just take this. Oh, this gold is hanging. Oh, this gold is hanging. All right, how can I possibly from here read this? How can I possibly read this? Push the pawn. He takes 7-7. I take. And promote. I think the key point that I was missing in my calculation ended here, and I thought he was just going to get more pieces and have my walled off king. My calculation didn't include the fact that the rook is now, these two pieces are now gone, and my rook is going to be able to come in. This is too sharp. Couldn't we avoid that position in the first place? I think the way I avoid this is coming up here. I think. Or not making this trade. Not making this trade. So coming up here. Engine doesn't like that, but whatever. Hey, Skykeeper. Nice to see you. This line is following the Fisher rule. Offense is the best defense. Yeah. I didn't read that the rook gets all the way to the end. And my mind is so, when the opponent pushes this pawn, it is the easiest way to just throw me off of my game. The engine liked, so my moves were what the engine likes. The engine wanted to make the Urshina Ryu attack, but it saw that, obviously, well ahead. So what about this? What about this? He pushes here. I don't think I'm coming up this way. I could stop this. I could stop this. Silver 3-5. Like normal, yeah. I mean, normally. So I'm not worried about the rook. Normally, I would do this. Normally, I would do this. That's my normal stuff. But knowing that he's bum rushing this pawn. It makes it tougher. Ah, very difficult, very difficult. I guess I just needed to, I needed to be able to read this. I needed to be able to see that this was, in fact, so what if he takes? You know, I go about my normal stuff. Then I would take. What else can the opponent do here? Nothing really? Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Wait, so hold on. What was that? Okay, he doesn't have the pawn yet, so I can do this. No. We're gonna Tataki. That doesn't feel good. Okay, I guess this is too good. Yeah, I think I've done this before. So I don't think I would miss this, especially with Byoyomi. And just get bishop supremacy. Threatening this. Threatening this. All right. I am going to take a quick break. Just a quick little bio break, and then just rush back. All right. All right. All right. Let's get another. Close that. Go back to the scene. And update. I'm going to update. Challenge H1017 Fumi. Oh, but now that I'm back in 11Q, I don't know if they're gonna accept my challenges. All right. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okay. Oh wow, what is this defense here? This is looking good already. Wow. Uh, so I don't get the 2 for 1. Um, I come back. Drop the pawn. Do I drop the pawn? Do I just come back and tempo it? Arigatou gozaimashita. Okay. Okay. Well, he got tripped up in the opening. He got tripped up in the opening. All right, so now I'm back in there. Now I'm back. Now I'm back. Now I'm back at 10Q. So now people will accept my challenges. He accepted. He accepted but didn't trust. Okay. So no real mistakes. Oh, this is just an eval difference in moves in time. So it's the engine wanted me to make this move, but it upon further review the eval was a little worse. Okay. Oh, and no mistakes, no questionable. Okay. Okay. My opponent is thinking to himself, dirty Urshina Ryu players. Dirty Urshina Ryu players. Very interesting. Yeah. Yes. Begin the procedure. Begin the procedure. So I got a lot of points for it. I feel bad that he lost a lot of points for it, but it is what it is. I'll challenge Hifumi again, just in case they were away from the desk. And now that I'm 10Q, maybe they'll accept. Okay, so that theory is gone. Alrighty. So I will just wait. Oh, I like when people spell Osaka with the two O's in English. I like it. Osaka. I suppose the reason that we in the United States or in English we didn't what's the word for taking the sound? Is it transliterate? Is that the word? I guess the reason we didn't put the two O's is probably because people would pronounce it oo. Ah. Koji. I've played Koji before. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I don't remember if he's godlike or like me. Godlike or me-like. Okay. How's my scene? Okay. You're a fan of using OU in words like shogi, though. My daughter does that too. I don't know if I approve. I don't know. Something about it just aesthetically doesn't look right to me. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. So this is the early, so I can't do the quick engage. So I think we're in for a slightly slower game. Not slightly, potentially a lot more. Okay, what's the opponent doing? What is the opponent doing there? Just bringing the silver up. Let's get the king over. All right. This also lets us bring the knight up. I think in this position, I should be pushing this pawn or getting the silver up first. Yeah. Nope, that's free. This silver is hanging. This silver is hanging, is undefended. My gold is undefended. Ooh. So I'm thinking about dropping the pawn, shooing the bishop away. Thinking of bringing the gold up, and I don't think that's right because I want to be able to. I think I want to be able to bring it back into the castle. I think. I can't take the pawn because he takes with the silver, sort of accelerating that attack. If I drop the pawn, he goes back. All right, let's drop the pawn. Tempted to bring up the knight. I don't think I can bring up the knight until I've got the gold over there. I can't bring up the rook because the bishop will just badger it away. I can attack the head of his bishop. What if I take this pawn, takes the bishop. What if I take this pawn, takes, take this pawn, takes. I like that. Wow. But he's going to be able to slide over. So if I do this, no, he can't do that. He goes over here. I drop the pawn. He comes over here. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. He's threatening that. I don't think I'm terribly worried about that. What if I drop the pawn here? He goes over. I can also drop this pawn to block. He can't come up here because well, he can. He can. I'd have to Taki. Aha. Then he gets the fork. If I bring up the gold, bring over the gold, then he can force the Wariuchi. Well, he can't force it quickly. Boy, can bring the gold up or bring the rook up. It's hitting that. He drops a pawn. If I bring the rook up, he drops a pawn. I push my pawn. He takes with the pawn. It's real bad. I take, he promotes. Pawn, no. Just get my bishop out. All right. I did say I wouldn't play anyone below 15, below below 10. But then I went against that. Yeah. Oops. Mm. Can I tempo anyhow and defend? I don't think so. So this is going to get the silver a little closer when he retakes. Or he won't have, nah. So if he does drop, where do I go? Do I go with the gold over here? Do I take the gold away from the king again? No, because that's going to be a target. Do I pull the rook back? Or do I just take straight away? Fun game. So if I bring my gold over, the threat is not really that much. Do this, he drops a pawn.
これより一手、60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Anything for my bishop. Anything for my bishop here. Here? No, I think I've got to defend. All right, let's come back. Make our castle a little stronger. I don't know what this silver's doing over here. I didn't want to take with the rook because I didn't want to give the drop the fork.
$30 秒。40秒。50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't like this either, but I've got to get in. I've got to get in. I could jump the knight here. To protect this
30
pawn.
秒。40秒。
I think maybe I could drop a bishop back here. He's gonna.
50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
I think I dropped to Tataki. Maybe he just takes. But Tataki, he takes. I drop the gold. He takes. I take. He gets 2.
30秒。
Yeah.
40秒。
Yeah. Oh, that is not what I expected. He should have just taken with check. So which way am I going to take now? Right? Wow. So now we're potentially storming. Got to get this. Got to maybe get this rook over here. But he's got a Sokohu over here on the 5th rank that could be useful to him. But I've got a pawn. He drops a bishop. I get my rook over here. He drops a bishop on this diagonal. What are his, where is he looking to drop? Like a bishop on this diagonal, pinning the silver to the king. He can badger. Yeah, so I think the idea here is rook, bishop. No, because I could block that. Bishop, rook, bishop is nasty. I promote.
30秒。
He takes. My silver is not enough.
40秒。 50秒。1、2、
Oh, and I
3、
can't go there.
5、6、7、8、9。
I had to make a move. I didn't create my back out plan. My back out plan was this, but I saw too late that's just hanging my bishop, my rook. What if I do this? What if I drop this rook here?
30秒。
If I do this,
40秒。
he just brings the gold over, or drops a pawn.
50
No,
秒。1、2、3。
All right, let's not give it up yet. Let's not give it up yet. Let's not give it up yet. So he drops a pawn, we get the fork. If he protects, we get the drop. We get the fork here. If he takes this pawn, I think I'm fine with that. Well, he takes his pawn, I take the gold. That gold is hanging. Ah, that's nice. That is nice. Is it? Uh, so I want this. I want a bishop. I want a bishop.
30秒。40秒。
Oh, I can't do it here. I can't. That fork
50
is.
秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
You know, I'd be more than happy with this. More than happy with that. I think. Ooh. Yeah.
30秒。
What's the threat here?
40秒。50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
If anything ignores, I take this gold. Like these movements of the bishops. Ah, ah. All right. All right. Do I want to take the silver or drop a gold here?
30秒。
Take the gold. Let's take the gold. Get rid of this threat here. He'll take with the bishop. No, no, he won't. No, he won't, because I'll take that every day of the week. How can I get a bishop?
30秒。
Drop the gold here to defend this. No, but I want a bishop.
40秒
He's gonna recreate. He's gonna recreate his Mino. I think.
50秒1、2、3、4、5、6。
Where are his targets? I mean, my rook. He can't give me a bishop.
30秒40秒
Do I have to come up? Keito no Gin.
50秒1、2、3、4。
So where's the next move coming? You can't drop a pawn in any of these files backed by the knight. I can get a lance and attack over here. I start with the knight. I start with the knight? Okay. Okay.
30秒40秒
I think I need this lance. Or do I start with the knight?
50秒1、
No, the knight will be a better threat. The knight will be better.
30秒これより一手60秒の秒読みに入ります。
Okay. Still don't have a diagonal piece. I can not force it, not force it by any means.
30秒
But then I'm not watching the head. Wow. Wow. Okay. If the token comes over, I'll take this. I'll take this gold. Or do I come over here? Mmm.
30秒。40秒。50秒。1、2、3、4。
I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything.
30秒。
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gold takes. Silver takes. Takes. I get this. I take the silver here.
30秒。40秒。
And then I do this attack.
50秒。1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
All right, gotta do that. This bishop is not eyeing there. No, it's this first. Silver takes. Knight takes.
30秒。
Rook takes. Dragon takes. Block. Silver drop.
40秒。
Okay. Silver.
50秒。
No.
1、2、3、4、5。
Is there any mate right now? If I had a gold, it would be mate. If I had a gold, it would be mate. So I take. Oh no, he can't take with anything else here. I take here. He takes with the pawn. Then I drop with the gold. And this defensive square is open. So he could do it with that.
30秒。
30 So take, he blocks. Silver drop. He runs. I come up with the silver. Yeah. Silver drop. He runs up. I come up with the silver. I get the silver. Hold on. Silver drop. He comes forward. Dragon takes.
30秒。40秒。
Or do I drop a silver here first? Silver here, he goes over there. What do I do?
50秒。
I take.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Well, I can still use a silver here if I need to. Or no, if he jumps up there, I get the knight drop. The knight. Or the silver. Or the silver. So he goes over to the side. Silver drop. Takes. Rook takes.
30秒。
That's it. Yeah, that's going to be it.
40秒。 50秒。1、2、3。
Wow. Silver drop. Silver drop. He can't go back. Silver drop. He comes forward. Dragon takes. He takes the pawn. Dragon
30秒。
here is mate. So silver up.
40秒。
Bishop can't get it. The bishop diagonal is completely out of play. So bishop up, silver up. He runs. I take the pawn.
1、2。
After king runs, dragon takes. King takes the pawn. Dragon to 4. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Hmm.
30秒。
Arigatou gozaimashita. Okay. Boy. You wonder if bishop drop 7-2 was any good for the opponent earlier. How do I draw these arrows? I have a piece of software that's called, this is on Mac OS, it's called Screen Brush. On Screen Brush. So the key binding that I have is Control Tab. And that enables this, you see this dot. And then I could just draw arrows. And then I hit Control Tab to get out of there. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. It felt like he had a huge advantage and then just maybe was a little too slow. A little too slow with those tokens. with that token on the right, oh, or not. Boy, okay. Let me add the chapter. My hand is like ice. I am spent after that one. Okay, so there's the graph. I'm just warming my hand a bit here. And switch the scene. So way earlier. Let me reload this page. My key bindings aren't working. Okay. So where? Well, I think the first mistake is here. He's got to take this first, right? He's got to take this first. So I wonder if they just rushed. I bet. I mean, I've been there where you read the line. I've done this over the board. I've done this over the board twice. I've done it online. I don't. I imagine a few times, but I've done this over the board twice, where I calculate the line. I see what I need to do. I recalculate the line. I still see what I need to do, and then I make the first move. I make the third move rather than the first. I make the third move first, and basically mess up the order. I've definitely done that, and I'm guessing that's what the opponent did here, because this was you got to take 3-2. So this brought it back to equal essentially, and I think I felt sort of equal-ish here. I felt more than happy with this, considering how badly I was in trouble before. I wonder if even now a bishop 7-2, bishop drop 7-2 is all right. No, because I want to get in here. Ninworld, you say this happens at all levels to forget the right move order. It's amazing. It's so frustrating when it happens. Like I said, it's happened twice to me over the board, and definitely online. More than a few times. But I think the times it's happened to me, I've been playing with 40-second Byoyomi. So it's like I've got 40 seconds. I read what I need to do. Yes, I see it. I reread. I recalculate. Yes, I see it. And then I make the wrong first move. And then my muscles don't work. Okay. I've got something in my eye. Sorry. This was a spot I wasn't sure of. Huh. So both 8-1 and 5-2 are okay here. 5-2 being the best of the moves. I don't think I even considered this move. I don't think I considered this move. And to maintain the advantage, the engine wants to do this. Goodness, goodness. So I'm not going to worry about that. How was... So my move was not good? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And here's why. And here's why. Oh. Yeah. Oh, boy. Boy. Is rook 5-4 working instead of gold 5-2? Um... Uh... Yeah. Yeah. And it's extra tricky. I mean, it's not great. The engine saying +5. The position was +3 or so to begin with, but the only move is this. Everything else is the advantage turns over to Gote, to my side. Wow. Wow. That's also a tricky that's also a tricky game. Yeah, that rook on 5-4 is kind of sad there. It has hopes to come up here, just like this one. I think the rook, my hope for a lot of this early portion was that my rook can get in. But this piece held that off. But good to see you, by the way, Dream Shogi. And in English, you explained right away why the engine doesn't like this is the line. But it does have the added benefit of it's causing an only move here, and it's maybe a tough only move to make. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not so tough. Maybe you almost feel desperate. You have to do it, even though the desperation is your advantage. So I did this, and then that gave me a chance to come back. That gave me a chance to come back and defend and attack. The still wants that 5-3. So this is the key. I think this was the one of the key blindnesses for the opponent here, is not seeing the importance of the 5-3 drop, the 5-3 pawn. And so yeah, so my move was right. Okay, so this is we're just this is a Shogi Wars sprint game now. And that was a mistake. It wanted the threat here. It did want the threat here. Mine was fine. But the engine wants it on 7-9. It felt like this was not really getting me much, because I still can't get a bishop. Like I wanted a bishop. I wanted this gold. Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, it is obvious. You have to sack it. Otherwise the gold on 5-2 is free. Or 5-8. Yes. Yes. Wow. So this is huge. This is a huge advantage right now for my side if I would have done this after. I considered this. Like, this was when I read this line, I absolutely 100% considered this. And I just didn't think this was any good. Or not that it wasn't any good. I just thought it wasn't good enough. And here, the key, this is a key blindness of mine. Edge against an edge king, push the edge pawn. Oh boy. Oh, shoot. So, I visualized this. Oh, well, no, this, I visualized this. So this is, again, just to talk about visualization skills. Visualization and in conjunction with evaluation of visualized positions. I visualized this, and I thought, no, this is not good enough. Because, my castle is not very strong. It's going to be easy to break. It's going to be easy to break for against the rook drop. And against the tokens and yada da da da. But I mean, this is the more this evaluates, the more this is winning. This is minus 21. Assuming I see this move. So maybe this will be the game. Maybe this will be the game that will lock in that proverb of against an edge king, push the edge pawn. For what it's worth, this is still good. It's not winning. It's minus 7. So we drop from minus 22 to minus 7. Oh. This pawn push is no-brainer move, though. This is a type of move you don't bother calculating. You just do it. I'm not there yet. I think maybe I am now. I think this will be it. This, I think, will be the game that will lock this in. I know the proverb. I intellectually know the proverb. But when I see that edge king, it never in the game crosses my mind. It just doesn't cross my mind. I've got to lock that in there. So from this position, from this position now, I need to see that that's going to be the case. I drop the rook. If he takes the pawn in 6-3, I sack. And then drop the silver, and then push the pawn against the edge king. That said, the best response for the second best, the first move, the move I did was the second best, which is what I expected. This again, which the opponent has already missed 3 times in a row, this is the best move for them. But it's still an advantage for like they're just going to tataki. They're just going to tataki this up. 5-3. Well, and now it's a little trickier. But we're still playing. We're still playing, and it's still, like I said, minus 5.7 for this. Oh, I'm glad to see. So 3-9 silver, that is a move that I did at some point. Right at the next move. And now it's bad. Now it's bad. I just go straight in with the 3-9. Okay, again, this is that visualization, and this is an easier visualization now. This is this is the same basic position that that was in the visualization. I even one move away, I didn't see it. Wow. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Versus Mino, if 3-9 is undefended and you get to drop a silver bishop back by the rook, you basically won. I just thought the king is going to be happy to run away. You know, with the gold not here. So if the gold was here, it would have been a no-brainer for me. But what I'm thinking about now is, even if there was a gold here, you know, if the gold on 5-2 was on 4-2, or 5-8 was on 4-8, the silver, do I even take? Yeah, I do. I still take. Dropping the silver plus edge pawn push is like a combo move. Okay. Awesome. Oof. All right. How did I get into this trouble? So how did I get into... He did the early thing. This is my stuff. I think I usually come up here first before. Especially here because I can get the gold with the rook sack. Yeah. Yeah. This is not, you know, this is 0.0. This is one of my approaches to the early switch from Sankandisha to Mukai Bisha prior to my quick exchange. So when he does this prior to my quick exchange, this is what my every Sunday opponent does now. So my every Sunday opponent, this is what he does. He goes third, and then he switches to Mukai Bisha right after I bring the silver. After I bring the silver up, he knows he's learned not to like, I think, that that quick exchange for me. So he counters that by going to Mukai Bisha. And I'm experimenting with approaches against it, but this is basically it. And this gets a little annoying, but it's I think it's fine. So where did I? Yeah, I think this is premature. No. It's fine. It's what the engine wants, and that's what I'm all here for. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. All right, as I had said, I had those multiple options. One of them was 6-3, and so far at depth 20, that is the best move. But it's tied with the move I did. It's tied. Bring up the knight. I did not bring up the knight. I pushed the pawn, which is fine. Because I wanted to climb. I wanted to climb the silver. So this was the... Okay. These are really the only three options here. So climbing was not good. Continuing to climb was even worse. If I'm going to climb, I guess I do this. I do it this way, the sort of Koshiro way. All right, this is pretty complicated. That's pretty complicated. Wow. Okay. All right. It's just going to be sharp. It's going to be very sharp. So and he gave it back. He gave it back. All right. So we're back and even. I'm playing it. I'm fine. Not take. What? Is this what opened up the smash? It is. It is. Okay. 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 Block that off. Block that off. Ah. Block that off and threaten making a token. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Gold 6-3 is nice because the opponent doesn't have the Waryuchi. It is. So I want to say that I've done that in the past, but then I'm always babysitting the Waryuchi, or being forced to take the time to go back. You know, it always seems like a huge trade-off. But then again, my castle is not terrible as it is. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And I do fend off some of the bishop drops. So yeah. And then I could potentially, yeah. And it defends this square. Yeah, I think that there was no holding this. There was no great way to hold this. 7-5 silver. Wow. Wow. I considered it, I didn't think it did anything. I thought we just get the token. Rook A5 is the second best move, yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Is this not is this not going to be fine? Is this not? Oh, the engine just wants to do this. Wait, what's wrong with just taking? What's wrong with just taking? Oh, yeah. Of course. I think in the game I expected this. And now we do the 7-5. Okay, so we allow this. All right. We can... Engine wants this, but whatever. They're all about the same. Okay. And I just try to... I try to... I hope. I acknowledge that their position feels a little better, but the game's not over. We're still playing. We're still playing in this game. But what... All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. We're playing. We're playing. We're playing. Um, so where did it go terribly wrong? We're still all right. We're still... the opponent hasn't capitalized. It still wants this move. It still wants this move. All right. It's okay. It still wants all that. Yeah. So this is yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do. This is a word. I was having a discussion with Koshiro. We were talking about activating pieces. Exactly. Your as always, your insight is like dead on. I've got to activate my pieces. I've got to focus on activating my pieces. Trying to just sit back and try to hold is not going to work. Then naturally you will start overestimating it. Then you'll find a decent middle ground. That's true. That's true. But I've got to get to that. I've got to get to that overestimation stage first. I've got to get there. And now my king. Now I've got a real castle. I've got an honest to goodness castle. So this is my new approach, I guess, to the third file that switches to Mukai Bisha. I think you've seen. I've been experimenting with going into Anaguma, and it's just I've stumbled along the way. I'm still not giving that up. But this is another way. It's less easy for me to stumble, it feels like, and yet it's still pretty effective. And it's worked. It's worked for me. There are some bishop drop 1/4 ideas with double attack on the golden dragon. So in that line, bishop 1/4, where or wait, 9/4. There it is. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, this is nice. It's the opponent's move, but if he doesn't do that, and this is in fact, yeah. So they're defending against it. They're defending against it. The engine's defending. So all these moves are defending against that. Fascinating. Fascinating. I think over the board, if this was my move, I think I'll see this. I think I'd see this. But clearly the opponent right now has got to see it too. That's a tough one, I think, to see defensively. I think it's easier to see this from the offensive side than to see it as defense. At least for me. For me, it's harder to see these defensive ones. So where did I fall? Where was the big mistake? This was so maybe I should this is a move, I think, of all the moves that I sort of regretted not spending more time on. I spent time considering this on the opponent's clock, and then as soon as he did it, I knee-jerked into it. But if I would have spent more time, I think I would have taken with the rook. And that's way better. Because I was afraid of the bishop drop, but so when I was calculating it on my opponent's time, I think I was misplaying where the rook would be. I thought this was my thinking was, I can't do this because he'll just do this, hit these two. And then while I'm visualizing again, it's like, well, I wouldn't go up there. I don't get a knight because the rook is there. But that is that what the opponent should do? No, it's not. If he does this, it's so it's this, and then okay. All right. Either way, my move wasn't catastrophic. So where's the big mistake? Gosh, we're already in move 75, and like the massive mistake is not there. This is it. This is it. This is the beginning. What was so bad about this? I was trying to activate my rook by getting my bishop out. Trying to activate my rook by getting the bishop out of the way and trying to defend this pawn. (5-8). No, because then he just jams it in here, right? Oh, wait, to 5-8 is here. That's how we activate the rook. That's how we activate the rook with taking the taking the knight. Or giving ourselves the chance of that. Wow. Okay. And we're back to a Shogi Wars sprint game. Sprint position. I've got a bishop. I've got a knight, I've got a silver. I've got storming the Mino Castle. I've got the storming the Mino Castle pieces, the components. Yeah, I've got the ammo. All right. So this game is just all about activation. Yeah. So I started, and then he made the big mistake. Then he made the, I think the one we talked about, where I think he may have just he probably calculated, and then just his hands did the wrong order. We've all been there. All right. Awesome. you would say in general, you can sack a lance or knight to activate a rook, but a silver is a bit much if you don't have a concrete follow-up. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah, those same sort of principles apply a lot of times on that bogeying-ish attack as well. All right. Okay. Well, that's good. That is good. And I know from the graph that the finish was okay. All right. Awesome. Well, I think so. That's three games, and all three were really fun games. So so I'm happy about that. It's been all morning of shogi for me. So I started around 7 a.m. with the shogi stuff, and then picked up the streaming. So I am going to close up here, get some stuff done. I've got the club, the Silicon Valley Shogi Club is meeting at 3 o'clock. I'll probably go tonight. And yeah, hope everyone enjoys their weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you as always for the help. Enjoy your shogi and take care. Thanks again. Bye.